People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And today I'm going to do something a little different than you're used to. I'm soaping hot because the base is 100% lard. And as you can tell, is liquid. It has cooled down a little bit, but I'm going to use the heat transfer method to completely melt the lard. The lye water is hot. I just made it, because if I wait till the lard cools down, it'll be solid. If I wait till the lye water cools down, this will be solid. When you put lye and lard together, the heat of the lye will melt the lard. I'm also adding two colors. As you could tell, I used the base. So it's almost solid there. That's bright yellow rain jacket. And this is spicy tomato. And then I'm doing something even crazier. I'm using a scent called Sage and Citrus. It's a bestseller. It smells amazing, but it's known to accelerate. Lard is known to deaccelerate your soap, so it gives you more working time, which is why complex swirls are usually done with a lard base. But this is not lard, little bit, and then olive oil, and then this, and then that, with the main ingredient being lard. This is 100% 48 ounces of lard. The soap is going to be called Old Timey because it reminds people of an old-timey lard-based soap, or 100% lard soap, which is why it's called Old Timey. I've gotten a couple of requests for a 100% lard soap, which is not complicated until you do complicated things like make complicated swirls. This swirl is going to be a drop swirl because I figure get it mixed up, get the colors in there as quickly as possible. The quickest swirl is a drop swirl. If I try to do a peacock swirl, which I have with this particular scent before, and that wasn't a 100% lard base. It was my standard Bastille that had lard in place of the coconut. That became the hidden swirl. There's a video of that. When I went to do the drag through with the tines, it literally froze in place. After time, when you're washing your hands, the colors in that particular swirl showed up, but the whole top of it was the chocolate base. So it was called the hidden swirl. So I know going in, this is going to accelerate. So I figure do as much as I can, as fast as I can. I'm going to be known as the bionic soaper after this, I'm sure. But before this can get solid and before this can get cool, I need to get moving. So let's get it going. Move that chair out the way because, yeah. And I need to clean my shield. Spilled a little bit of the lye on it, or the lard rather. And it's hard to see when everything's powdered. Okay. Now let's make sure you can see. There we go. things out my way, so that way I don't have to worry about bumping into them as I go. And I'm going to need to know where chopsticks are, so I'll put that there. I need my strainer. Because it's procedure. And if I was still using the clear bowl, you would see that that has had a reaction already. It's becoming more clear because the lard is being heated up by the lye. And I get to taste this. Trying to get to emulsification. This is cold. Not quite. We have emulsification. That was quick. But it's going to take longer to get to trace because lard is a slow mover. Okay. Let's put this over to the side. We'll do the yellow first. That's almost at trace. And then we'll do the spicy tomato. Which is a pumped up red. And then whatever color this makes when I put the main batch back in is what color we're going to end up as the base. This set has a little vanilla in, so it would have potentially turned the soap brown. So I figure, give it a fun color. Actually, I think I'm going to put some TD in it. That's the arrowroot. Where's my TD? There we go. Figure if you're going to do crazy things, might as well have fun with it. That might accelerate it a little bit too. Yeah. But hey. Okay, that's starting to thicken up wildly. So let's get it into the mode. Come on, come on. Don't freeze in place now. I got 2 more colors to go. We're just going to have to see if that breaks through. Yeah, that kind of froze in place. Let's just give it a zip through. least some did get down to the bottom. So now we're just going to decorate the top. Didn't I warn you it accelerates wildly? I was not kidding. One good thing with it being thicker, it's easier to scrape it out the color cup. So I can make sure I get all of it. See how thick that is? But at least I actually got it into the mold before it did the soap on the stick thing. But we don't like when it's soap on the stick in the mold. Remember the Alpine snowdrift? Yeah, that was an adventure. Not quite as bad as that. But it is on the verge of being solid already. Which means I'm going to have to sand this really, really soon so there's no air bubbles. The only soap that's quicker than this would be a 100% coconut soap. That is literally a nightmare trying to get out of the mold. It all down. It smells amazing. Looks like cake batter though. And now you know why I switched to a round bowl. It's easier to get everything in one spot and not have to worry about corners. Especially when you have a batch that's accelerating on you. Oh, look at that. There's no overflow. Okay, let's do some fun stuff with the top, if it lets me. There we go. Now that's very pretty. Now let's edge it while I can. This is already approaching gel stage. Air bubble, bubble. There's another one. And a big air bubble. swirl the bubbles out. That should do it. Oh, let's get rid of that a bit. Oh, well, couldn't see that. That took care of the bubbles. Now let me show you what I got. Citrus and sage with bright yellow rain jacket and spicy tomato. Is that pretty or what? Yeah. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Still wearing the shield because I knew I wasn't going to have time to take it off. So I figured make everything as safe as possible. Gloves, the apron, long sleeves. Because, yeah, there wasn't going to be time to do any corrections and all of that. Because fast moving. This has been P+7 on Twitter and YouTube, P+ elsewhere on the internet. My soaps look at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That soap took less than 20 minutes to do. When I say something accelerates, I mean it accelerates. Sage and citrus. Is that beautiful or what? Took a lot of slamming to get the air bubbles out, and then the air bubbles were so many of them that I literally redid the top. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I'll be back tomorrow to cut it. This has been P+.